Ekweturo, Mheshimiwa Kamama, wageni wetu wa heshima. Karibuni wageni wetu wa heshima.
The purpose of us today assembling here is to launch recruitment. After we have done the recruitment in all the constituencies and counties in the Republic of Kenya, what will follow will be elections of officials of ODM, right from the ward to the constituency, to the county, and to the national level. The only time we shall declare that our candidate is so and so is after the National Delegates Convention. But for the time being, we want to thank Honorable William Ruto, because he's already a front runner, very aggressive, he's moving very fast. I want to call upon all those who are interested in UDM to also match him. After all, it is open. The field is open. It is welcome, everybody. And I want to assure the aspirants, because I know there are so many parliamentary aspirants here. Some of them get scared. They say, now, if the sitting MPs come now, then there will be, a problem, because the very same people we are fighting with. But I want to assure you, even in the elections that are coming, the grassroots elections that will come, the MPs will still be in their parties in ODM or PNU in parliament.
I want to tell you as Kenyans that democracy in our country is going to be measured by democracy in our political parties. The days when parties were properties of individuals to be folded and put in a briefcase and taken home, those days are gone. Parties are now going to be public institutions, managed in accordance with the law of the land, because parties will expend public money and public resources. And therefore it is important for all political parties, as the primary democratic institutions that upon which a democratic government will be built, that we begin at the very grassroots to nurture the culture of democracy, so that we can have democratic parties upon which a democratic government can be built. We are encouraging UDM that this is the way to go. I am very happy, Mr. Chairman, with your sentiments. You have spoken for millions of Kenyans who want a democratic institution. They want to participate in a democratic process so that we can have a democratic institution. I want to challenge parties across the political spectrum that we have very serious challenges facing our country. We have serious challenges facing our nation. And these challenges are challenges that we can overcome. The challenge of food insecurity and hunger in our nation is a challenge that puts a lot of shame in the faces of Kenyans. And as parties, we must respond in our manifestos, in our programs, to the challenges that face our nation, chief of them being the challenge of hunger. As we draft our manifestos and policy programs, we must tackle head-on the challenge of youth empowerment, empowerment, and the challenge that face up to almost 40% of our population who are young people. I dare say that a clear a clearly thought out, comprehensive program on youth empowerment is a necessity for any party to aspire to any form of leadership in our nation. And when I say so, I am not talking about the Kazi kwa Vijana failed initiative. I am saying in the 21st century, the youth of our nation deserve better. We are in an era where Kenyans are thinking and working in the 21st century along other countries on clear, serious, modern programs of youth empowerment. In an age where we are talking about the Facebook, the internet, the computer, knowledge-based economy, e-commerce, surely in Kenya, we shouldn't be talking about how to arm our young men with jembes and pangas and slashers on how they are going to dig trenches and clear bushes. That is not the youth empowerment of the 21st century. No government worth its salt will try to sell that kind of program to anybody or to any citizens in any country. I mean, I'm very serious about that. And if a government cannot think beyond the djembe and slasher, it is not worth governing any nation.
In the symbol you can see, pigeni makofi tafadhali. Sauti ya vitendo, UDM na mtungi ya maziwa hapo, kusema na kutenda na tu